Hello. What's up, guys? Welcome in to the stream. Today I'm going to be playing some Ruby Sapphire Ice Pawps. Definitely a meta deck for sure, but I have a spicy new tech idea. The Fang Crossbow. Initially I kind of thought this would be a really good card for the mirror match, but the more I've played with it, which has only been a few games, I kind of realize it's just kind of a really good card in the deck regardless. So today I'm gonna check it out. If you're watching this later on YouTube, this was a live stream, and if you're live with me now, welcome. Thanks for watching. I see some people trickling in on the chat. What's up, guys? I'm just gonna dive right in and start playing. Guess we'll play hardcore, I don't know. Really, I'm looking for the mirror match to try out the Fang Crossbow, but it seems to be a pretty good pick regardless. If you guys could do me a favor, let me know how the audio sounds. Game audio versus music versus my voice audio. I'm still trying to tune it in. It's been a few streams now, so. Alright, well. We have two inkable cards. It's always a good start with the Ruby Sapphire. I think this deck runs 21 uninkables. So we'll see how that goes. All right, well, there goes how far I'll go. Well, I can't ink, so I guess Robin Hood's going bye-bye. All right. As much as I would love to get rid of that Ursula, I had to ink my Brawl already. Mike says, totally down to watch the Spice Tech, but I wanted to pick your brain about a certain new card that's kind of off topic while you play. Yeah. Go for it, man. What kind of card are you curious about? Alright, next turn I can either Hiram to draw a card off Ice Block, or I can Madame Medusa. The Fang Crossbow isn't exactly meant to be used in this sort of matchup, although I guess I should talk about it a little bit. Really, it's just another Ice Block. Yes, it costs 2 mana, but you can turn any 3 strength character into something able to be hit by a small Sisu. And you can turn any 4 strength character able to be hit by this big Sisu, and it's pretty crazy actually. Like, for example, right here, I would absolutely love to draw the big Sisu, shifted in for 6 ink. And even if they had something with a 4 strength on the board, if I had that crossbow out, I could weaken it down. Alright, so I got Hiram's, so in that case I'm going to try to find an item. Did not find an item, but that's alright. Since I didn't find an item, and I already have this Flowersham out, I'll ink this one. Complex asks if they upped the frame rate. I believe they did. It actually kind of looks crazy because I'm so used to the other one. But yeah, I think the frame rate has been updated on Pixelborn. It's very smooth. All right, unfortunately, small Sisu is gone, which means we can't shift anymore. All right, so Mike is asking about his card. He wants to know about Bell Accomplished Mystic, which is the one that lets us. Oh man, we're about to lose right here. By the way, that's the card that lets us move damage around. Let's see here. I mean, technically this saves the game, but yeah. So Bell Accomplished Mystic is the one that lets us move damage around. He's asking if it would be good with the self-damage stuff in Ruby. I mean, I've seen people playing that, and more than playing it, I've seen people sort of like building ideas around it. I don't know if it's super great, but it seems kind of fun. It's probably not the answer you wanted, but I haven't tried it myself. It doesn't seem... I think that Bell card is more interesting just by the fact that she's a Floodborn shift character that can sing 5-cost songs. I think that's honestly the more important part about her. All right, we got a really good opening hand, so let's see if we can do something with it. Maybe we can get the reverse sweep. All right. I think we do this and then search for a better inkable. And then I think we ink Brawl. And then next turn, Fishbone up to 4 or 5. And then the following turn we can start using Medusa. I might end up fishboning the Lucky Dime. If I can get like early game control, then this matchup really isn't that dangerous. But as you saw late game, they took everything out of my hand like at the perfect time. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna hit the Lucky Dime here actually. And then next turn go to 6. Sam says he's honestly just looking forward to my streams every night. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I don't know if I'll be able to stream every night, but I do appreciate that. All right. Okay, I might have to draw cards here because they're about to slam me with a double Bucky. Probably shift Pegasus in, right? So I think I have to draw as many cards as possible. So let me think about this. If they double buck, you have to discard 2 cards. I want to keep this and this and this. So do I keep both of these to discard, or do I ink one now? Oh man. I'm gonna ink one now, I think. I'm definitely gonna play Hiram before I play Tala. And yes, this is hardcore. I'm not ranked very high. I think I played like 1 or 2. I think I played like 1 match the other day. Like 1 best of 3. Alright. They shift in Pegasus as suspected. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, oh, that's really good. Alright, I wish I could draw like Maui here, maybe. Alright, well, that's something. Alright, this is pretty good, actually. I mean, they still might hit me with the double discard, but they only have 1 card in their hand. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. If they quest Bucky, that would be great. Of course, they do not. Alright, well, let's do... I'm trying to think. I think we do this at least. I'll draw this. We're gonna do this. I don't think we need Maui anymore. And then we're gonna get an item here. Or not. Let's see. We don't need Maui or Scuttle, really. Late game. Probably want this order here. And then just in case they play another Floodborn, I can do that. So I think I've stabilized here. If they, we'll see if they can manage to get 7 more lore before I completely take over. All right, well, not bad. Before we play that, I'm gonna see if I can find a way to get rid of Robin Hood. All right, there it is. Very good draws is correct. You guys see that? This is why you play this deck. Might as well draw some more cards. Do not need, well, I might need that actually. Like, I can use this next turn to destroy anything that has 3 strength or more with Sisu, with the small Sisu. Plus, I want to play it and draw off Hiram. All right, well. Let's go ahead and do this, I suppose. All right, game 3. You can see how one-sided game 1 and game 2 was, depending on the cards we drew. It's kind of dumb. But we did start off with a fantastic hand, so that is definitely part of it. Oh man, I don't know if I start with Scuttle or if I use him to try to find an item. I think I'm going to keep him just because he's inkable. And I don't want to brick. Okay, this is very good. Very good opening hand. Again, let's see if we can make it work. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, that was definitely the heart of the cards. All right, they got my turn 2 1 jump. That's actually very good for them, because that's pretty ideal for me to get that off. I wonder if I can even... wonder if I even have time to get to the Sisu. I do have... if I didn't have Fishbone Quill, I'd probably take Maui. They finally get Diablo. I don't think I've even seen Diablo the last 2 games. Or maybe he was in game 1. Alright. Question is, do I play Fishbone or do I play Brawl and get rid of the Diablo? I think we gotta do this. Because next turn we can go to 6, and then the following turn we can go to 8. So next turn we go to 6, and we draw with Hiram. And we're guaranteed that as long as they don't discard our hand, because we can ink Brawl and Fishbone how far I'll go. That's not even counting what we could draw. So, yeah. All right, ink this. I think I don't want them to draw off the Diablo, but I'm worried that if I go down to just Sisu, they're gonna discard it out of my hand. So unfortunately, they gotta draw here. And then here, I'll go... I think I gotta get rid of the Lucky Dime again. Sadly. I do have 2 in my deck, but... Oops, sorry, I was AFK. Alright, yeah, I'll discard this. Wait, I thought they sang that. Oh, they played another Prince John, I see. Alright, well, we have successfully survived to 8 ink. Which means we can do this. Not bad. I probably could have quested with Flaversham first to make sure I inked the right card. So, but I did want to actually destroy their board before I quested with him. If I do it in the order I did it, then Diablo doesn't draw cards off the Flaversham. So that's why you do it in that order. But it does feel kind of bad because I had to ink some good cards. Oh, and they do get to be prepared here. So that's pretty good. What's up, guys? Welcome in if you're joining us now. We're playing some red, blue. Definitely a meta deck, perhaps the best meta deck. But I have some spicy tech cards for the mirror match. And I don't know if we'll even get to see the mirror match, but yeah, we'll see where the night takes us. All right, let's draw some cards here. I don't think I ink. I think I hold this. Okay. I think I quest. I think I just do this. They have so many ways to take out Sisu in their deck that there's no point in like trying to keep her alive. That's a bit interesting. They must have... What does the 2 damage do? Does that mean they have... And then along came Zeus in their hand, I guess? Captain Nonsense says, good morning from Germany. Good morning to Germany and all of the European friends that are in the morning that are waking up, as well as all the West Coast Americans that are going to sleep. Hey, it's ATM says, what's the tech pro con? Honestly, there's not that much of a con, except you can't use it as early as Ice Block, but it's inkable and it's very strong. So there's really not that much of a con, which is a bit surprising. I thought it would be. I'm trying to decide if I want to quest, if I want to play this, if I want to play that. I think I'm going to do this. And I could take down Ursula without losing any damage, which... I think I'm just going to quest. I was thinking about taking her out, but I feel like they have a way to take her down anyways. Mike asks, how many copies of Sisu this deck run? So I believe I have 2 copies of the small Sisu and 3 copies of the big Sisu, as well as 2 copies of Be Prepared. So those are my uninkables. I think there's 2 or 3 Medusas, 4 one-jump aheads, 2 how far I'll goes, 2 lucky dimes. Something like that. It's like 21 uninkables. Alright. So we have a few options here. I could try to find lucky dime, but I wouldn't be able to play it. I think I'm going to draw a bunch of cards here. So let's go. Let's do this. This. Let's actually do this. I'm gonna heal with the popsicle, I think. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they still have ways, but I also have this other Flaversham here, so it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and draw more though. Oh boy. Yeah, we're doing a lot of things. Yeah, we'll get the Sisu because we can use her on Curse Merfolk. She can also be used to shift into the big Sisu. And I don't think we're gonna need Maui. Question is, do we need to use this? I'm gonna use this. All right. ATM says, coming from only maining Ruby Amethyst, what are the tips to make the transition? Red blue is just too strong not to pick it up. Man, it feels a lot different. You got to learn. You're basically trading the entire like knowledge of the bounce package off for the sort of item juggling sort of thing. Elias asks, why don't you stream with a delay? I think there is like a 30-second delay. There should be a 30-second delay, but honestly, I'm pretty new to streaming, so I'm not sure. Okay, I do need to take down their characters now because they're at 15. Let's do this. Sometimes I can't respond until like the game's already over, so there's definitely a little bit of a delay. All right. This should be GG unless there's something severe that I'm overlooking. Yeah, that's all of their mana right there, so I think that's game. Yeah, there's a lot more going on than just bouncing and B-prepping. I mean, if you happen to have played Ruby Amethyst in set 1, then it feels very similar. Just because it's such a heavy... It's actually like an actual control deck. Like, Ruby Amethyst today is not really a true control deck, in my opinion. Like, it's more of a mid-range tempo type deck that just aims to get a ton of value out of the bounces. Yeah, I mean, I try to respond pretty quick, but I mean, 30 seconds, I guess, maybe isn't long enough for stream snipers, but I don't really care. You guys can, if you guys want to stream snipe me, then so be it. I don't really care. All right. Let me see here. I think I keep Brawl because it's inkable and it's good into so many matchups. And I'd throw 3 back in hopes of finding an item on turn 1 and 1 jump ahead. And if I don't find either, then I guess I have Scuttle. Okay, normally I would probably ink this here, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it because I want to see if I can use it. All right, let's see if we can find something other than Fang Crossbow. That'll do it. All right. Late game. Yeah. What are we looking for on the mulligan? Basically, turn 1. Turn 1, you want Popsicle or Ice Block. Ice Block is better if you have the small Sisu in your hand. In fact, if I have small Sisu, I'll often ink the Popsicle in favor of Ice Block because you need the inkable cards so bad. Turn 2, 1 jump for sure into turn 4, or turn 3, 4 cost Hiram. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this. I could get rid of B prep because they're probably going to end up playing small Ursula anyways. And it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and do that regardless. But after that, I mean, you sort of have 2 options. You can either play Hiram on turn 4, or you can play Fishbone on turn 3. Sometimes you need a Fishbone so you can get to like 6, 7, 8 ink like in vital times against certain matchups. All right, we can go to 5 ink here, which is great. So even though they got rid of that with Benja, I can still do what I need to do here. I guess we're just playing against Emerald Steel tonight. Robbie Scott says, I feel like there is a Ruby Amethyst tier 0 list hidden in set 4 meta. Hope Awesome Deck Builder can find it. Yeah, I mean, I think you might be right. I'm not exactly sure what it is, though. I think there's some potential with some of the challenge characters. I think there's some massive potential with like LeFou plus, like LeFou and Shield of Virtue plus Super Goof, bouncing him in and out the way you would a goat. I think there's some massive potential there that is overlooked right now. All right, you know what? If this guy wants to discard all my cards, so be it. Go for it with that Ursula. What a super weird situation here. I think one of the cards that's overlooked right now is the Peter Pans, both Peter Pan and Peter Pan Shadow. The ability to give your rush characters evasive and vice versa is really, really powerful in Ruby Amethyst, I think. Oh, this guy is Beast Relentless. Or no, that's Beast Wolf's Bane. Very cool tech card there. But they are at a lot of lore. In fact, I'm just shy of stopping them, so we're gonna go to game 2. They have kind of a weird deck. All right, let's keep Popsicle. Let's actually just keep Popsicle, I think. Maybe a couple inkable cards. All right, we don't have Flaversham, but this is pretty good. I don't think I need this. I have plenty of items. You really only need Scuttle to find Fishbone Quill. Like, honestly. Floam Games says, just got here. How's it been? Pretty good. We won our first match, and now we're in our second match. Both matches were Emerald Steel, so I'm kind of trying to play the mirror match here, but we'll play what we get. All right. All right, next turn if they play Diablo, I'll probably just brawl it. All right. We don't have a lot of great answers to this unless we draw into them. I'll probably try to find them with how far I'll go, but for now, I'll ink up. All right. This is one of the few Emerald Steel players that's actually playing the Benja. I'll go ahead and take out the Benja because Next turn, I want to attack into the Cursed Merfolk. I gotta ink this. If we draw an inkable card here, we'll go to what? 6 plus to 7. That's a good card, but I need an inkable card. Alright. So next turn, if we draw an inkable card, it'll be pretty good for us. Critical Purse says, coming in clutch with the live streams. Thanks again. I'm in NorCal and bored at this hour. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching. I'm just chilling. I'm kind of a night owl, so this just happens to be when I like to stream. And, oh, that's a bad draw. Not exactly what we wanted there. Really wanted an inkable card to play out this Sisu. Let's do this. They'll be able to go to 18 here. This is kind of a, this was a rough match. Definitely felt different than our first round, even though it's the same deck, but they're running some different stuff. The bench is a pretty good tech. Feels silly saying that, but it's true. Because he's kind of the obvious tech card. But nobody's really running him. Alright, well, I think they got me with that one. Let's see if we can do anything. I mean, I have B prep. I don't think I've seen B prep at all in both matches. That's why it's kind of hard to run only 2 B preps, but there's so many uninkables. Well played, sir. Let's get a different matchup. What's going on here? No worthy opponent. Nobody nobody just absolutely sandbagging in red with red blue. Yeah, I mean, I didn't find my draw engine, but part of it was that they were able to kick it out of my hand. All right, let's see what we can do here. I suppose I'll keep this, but I really need to find better cards. All right, 1 jump is really good. 1 jump into how far I'll go looks like the plan here. I do have inkables at least. And then let's see if I can find anything here. I still don't know what they're playing, so Brawl might be a good turn 3 card. Chris Folan asks, any recommendations on good beginner decks that can hold their own if played correctly in set 4? I really like Ruby Amethyst. Sorry, I really like Amber Ruby Mufasa. I have a list on my Discord. It's very simple to play. It's only characters, except for a few copies of Brawl. And you're just kind of playing aggro, and then you can sort of shift gears in the mid game to being an almost control style deck with your Ruby cards. It's very fun. George is here. What's up, George? Welcome back, dude. I'm playing some red blue with some spicy Fang Crossbow tech for the mirror match, and of course I've yet to run into the mirror match, but that's okay. Yeah, Fishbone Quill sounds good. All right, we're already at 7 ink, and they're not able to sing Whole New World unless they shift Captain Hook, which isn't very popular, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Claudio says, first time watching. For how long have you been streaming for, and how long normally do you stream? I like your chill attitude in the games. Hopefully I can watch again. Well, today I've been streaming for 22 minutes. No, sorry, 49 minutes. And this is like my 4th stream ever, but I've been streaming, like my 3rd time streaming this week, so it's something kind of new. I'm not very good at it, but I agree with you. I think this is a chill stream, perhaps out of necessity, but yeah, it's kind of the way I like it. So if you want to tune in more, join my Discord and ask me, and I can let you know when I'm going to stream. It's not really like scheduled or anything like that. Okay, I wish I had 1 extra ink here so I could play Tamatoa. I could play Scuttle and try to find a card for Hiram to draw off of. If I don't find it, I can How Far I'll Go and then Maui the Captain Hook. That seems good. Let's go ahead and grab this. I think I can. If I can play this down before the Whole New World, it seems really good. So let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. George says he's been making red purple work with Flynn Rider. Yeah, I've been testing Flynn Rider in my Mufasa deck too. He prints lore against red blue. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine him being really good in red purple as well, because purple has surprisingly high strength characters as well, like the Madam Mim Fox. All right, I think here we just. Okay, so they can sing Whole New World here. So, unfortunately, I'm going to lose some of these cards. Let's do this. Let's do this. I guess draw. In case they don't have the Whole New World. And then I'm gonna not draw here. Chris asks how we can find my Discord. I think it's in the description of this live stream. Could somebody check, please? The live stream description should have my Discord, and it should have the link to this deck list as well. But I don't really know how live streams work compared to normal videos. So please check that out and let me know. All right, so they do Whole New World. So it's kind of good that I didn't draw there, but they do hit the Tamatoas, which is feels kind of bad since I have Lucky Dime. Yeah, somebody was asking about that bell earlier, so it's pretty cool that you've been using it. All right, well, check this out. Oh, the description link was broken. Okay, I'll fix that. All right, well, that was pretty cool, right? All right, I won't be able to fix the description link, but I will be able to link you in the chat. So, invite people, copy. Oh, wait. Discord link. There it is, guys. Appreciate you. It's my Discord is there's not that many people that chat on there, but I do post my deck list and stuff, and it's an easy way to get to like talk to me, because if you ping me on there, I'll see it on my phone. Like, it's not that I'm pretty easy to message. What does Iceberg do? Talk about this ice block. It's a 1-cost uninkable. You turn it to give a chosen character -1 strength. It's used to combo with this Sisu and this Sisu, and it's used to combo with Madame Medusa. So, for example, I'll do it right here. We'll ice block this bell, and then we'll take her down. Because now I can take her down with the 1 strength. It's very good. A couple things I could do here. I could brawl the Flaversham, which seems pretty good. I could also play Tamatoa and get 4 lore. Okay, well, they surrendered. I was trying to decide if I wanted to get 3 lore off the Sisu with my Lucky Dime, or if I wanted to play the Tamatoa. All right. I don't really need 2 ice blocks. I'd rather get an inkable card, but I do like one of them. I was saying this earlier, but for those of you that weren't here, sometimes I like to play ice block on 1 instead of popsicle, but it's really only when I have the small Sisu in my opening hand. If I don't, then I will play popsicle unless I have a very low number of uninkable cards. So, I mean, you could play it and hopefully draw an uninkable. Hopefully you can play it and draw an inkable card. But like in this instance, like let's say I play this and I don't have another inkable card for turn 2. Then I might be forced to ink the Brawl. But if I was against Emerald, I might play this first, so I can ink this. But in this case, I think I can ink the Brawl. So I don't feel too bad about doing it that way. I did draw the Tamatoa though, so I'll probably ink that. George, we got to play at the side events, brother. That's where our history began. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. See if I can draw better. Uninkable. Nope. I mean inkable. For some reason, every time I say the word inkable or uninkable, I get them mixed up. All right. What do you guys think I do here? I mean, regardless, I ink this. Do I ice block Smee down to 2 and then brawl him? Or do I just build up towards the Sisu? I think that might be the play. You need to see me and you top 16 on Sunday, bro. I hope so, man. I certainly hope so. The Millennium Puzzle, dude. All right, what do we do here? I can go to 6, take care of Smee with Medusa. I could play one jump ahead, go to 7 next turn. That seems pretty good. I'll do this. I don't think they have many single target removal cards because I don't think they're running Hades. I didn't see Let It Go last game. I suppose they probably have, and then along came Zeus. But I would gladly let them use that on Medusa instead of one of my other cards. Oh, they have Gaston. So another reason why Ice Block is good is Gaston can be destroyed by Medusa. Stuff like that. George says he's torn between grinding some lab tomorrow for ATL or just recognizing that set 3 is a dead format. I was gonna grind lab, but then I was like, everyone's gonna recognize my username and know what I'm playing. I mean, I don't really care, I guess, but it's kind of a funny thing to think about. All right, I could just B prep here. I have so many items for Tamatoa. In fact, I could Tamatoa now and just take out Gaston with Medusa. Maybe I Tamatoa now and just... Here, let's do this. Yeah. I think this feels good right here. This feels good, and then they have to commit. They can't commit... Here, hang on, let me just do it first. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. I should have checked my discard for an item first. Oh well. Make sure you check your discards for your items, people. All right, so the idea here is that they have got to commit a Steel Song to take out Medusa, or she'll hit Gaston. And even if they do that, it means they are not committing something for the Tamatoa. So sort of splitting my threats there. My defensive threat, my offensive threat. But what I should have done is use the Popsicle and nothing, so I drew it back with the Tamatoa. This is a fantastic brawl target, by the way. I might just be prep here, though. There's a lot of really good stuff on the board. I think I definitely quest because it's so much. I could have sang B prep and then played Tala, but if I can find Flaversham here, then I'm good to go. Just kidding. If I can find Maleficent Monstrous Dragon here, I'm good to go. All right. Well, that's not bad. I think I have to wait a turn, though. I think I've got to do this. Just add to my collection here. I think I have to take out their Flaversham. Anika says, I have to say I enjoy your streams far more than others. You're never rude to your opponents, and your explanations are super helpful. So thanks. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Are other people rude to their opponents? I don't know. It seems kind of bizarre. Yeah, but I mean, I know a lot of my viewers. I have a really awesome mix of viewers, from very competitive players to super new beginner players, and so I really like catering to both. So I like to over-explain things and then get kind of deep. All right, well, we might be losing this one and going to game 3. Let's see what we can find here. Well, it's not terrible. If I run one copy of Noi, we can call the deck Ice Ice Baby. I could run 8 copies of Noi in red blue. Alright, well, we can't quite take this down, so that is basically game, I think. Especially if they have their lucky dime. GG. Game 3. All right. Not a bad opening. What do I need Brawl against? What's Brawl vital against in their deck? Like early game taking out their shift into whole new world combos, maybe late game taking out Bell. I might throw these back. Actually, I'm gonna keep this. I might I'll keep it. I'll keep my hand here. I'll use it as ink. This is also good ink. I really wish I had one jump ahead. But I was running out of time. Yeah, the Brawl is good against Flaversham, you're right. Probably should have kept it for that. I really just want to make use of this, because this is kind of the reason why we're here, testing this. But now that I've said that, I'm going to ink it. Sisu can take down Flaversham too, even without Ice Block. When set 3 was coming out, I remember most people seemed to think that Lucky Dime would be bad, myself included. I thought it would suck. But wow, what an insane card. Yeah. I didn't quite realize the strength of it either. I would have probably put it like mid-tier, saying that it was good, but it's too expensive. I think we all thought that you would need to like combo it out with like Scrooge McDuck, but definitely not. You can kind of just play it in any blue deck because you can ramp into it. All right, let's draw here. I could also have Maui'd, but speaking of Maui, Maui's not bad because he's good against Flaversham. He can take out Smee, things like that, but I don't think I need more than 2 of them, or 1 of them. All right. Man, I wish I had an ice block on the field, because I really want to play Sisu. I'm still gonna play her, because like there's like a 90% chance this card in their hand is a whole new world. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this, I think. Let me think for a second. Let's do this. You're driving from Miami up to Atlanta, 11 hours? Good luck, man. I'm flying, baby. It is like a 4-hour flight, though. All right. Once again, they're probably going to try to sink Whole New World here. I don't really want to draw 2 cards off Fishbone. I think I'd rather do this. You got Rush and Reckless when you're driving, dude? Those are possibly the 2 worst keywords for driving, man. You need evasive. All right, so they hit my Lucky Dime, they hit my Maleficent. Lucky Dime's not horrible. Maleficent's pretty bad. I have a pretty good hand, though. I can grab the Lucky Dime if I need to. The problem with blue steel is that they have a hard time dealing with my board. Like at this point forward. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm Maui here. I'm pretty sure I'm out here because I need to take out Smee to keep Sisu safe, maybe? Or maybe I just go ahead and grab Lucky Dime. I think I'm Maui here. I do this. Draw some more. Yeah, the fact that you can grab your dime from the discard is crazy. It's one of the reasons why this deck is very good. Oh, I meant to ink that, but I've already inked, so guess I'm grabbing this. This is Medusa's so good with Fang Crossbow. All right. They've got to do something. If I get up to 15 ink, if you get to 15 ink, then you can Tamatoa plus Lucky Dime on the same turn. And if you get to 17 ink, 17 ink is the deadly ink number for this, because you can Tamatoa, find Lucky Dime, play Lucky Dime all on the same turn. Oh, they have Aerial. Ariel's kind of scary, guys. Good card. Ariel's about to make me B prep guy. I don't know. Is that C prep? do this. I don't know. I can brawl the Flaversham. Now that I have brawl, I don't know if I want to be prep anymore. I have 11 ink if I ink, which is Tamatoa plus brawl. I think that's the move. I think I ink this. I think I'm going to just deal with the aerial. I think I just am so much more threatening than them right now. That even if they can go to 5, they would have to... oh man, if they have Lucky Dime, they win though. Alright, if they have Lucky Dime, they win. I should have calculated that. Oh, they have it! Oh, I should have B-prepped. That was a really great game though. Yeah, I should have B-prepped, but that was a fun one. Somebody said they... Meldrick says he finished opening a Ursula Returns booster pack and ended up getting no enchanted... a full box. Yeah, man, I opened like 4 boxes in set 3 and only got like, I think 1 enchanted. So yeah, it happens for sure. All right. I think I keep Brawl in the blind matchup. Yeah, they had the dime. I thought about the dime about 20 seconds too late after I had went all in. It's all good though. I was like, once I figured out I could get rid of Hiram with the Brawl, I was like, oh yeah, of course. Alright, I already have one of my 1 jumps, so I'm going to ink the other one and take Maui. All right, let's see. I guess I ink. We're against Emerald again. So unfortunately we don't have the turn 1 item, so could not use the Hiram. What's up, Eric? This deck is very busted, and I'm testing out the Fang Crossbow. Alright, well, this is not gonna fly. I'm gonna throw that $60 card out the window real quick. I got really lucky. I've opened like, let me think. 8 times 4 is... I think I've opened about 40 packs of set 4, and I've got 2 enchanteds, but that's really, really, really lucky. I did that during set 2, but did not do that nearly during set 3. So it just, I don't know, it's very random. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. It's very, very dangerous to go this low on cards in my hand. Jason says, ew, Ruby Popsicle, I thought you were classy, Steadfast. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, oh man, I should not have gone this low. But it is what it is. I wanted to brawl the Diablo and then Medusa the Robin Hood, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the uninkable and then ink the inkable. Emerald, you think Emerald Steel's the best deck? Yeah, maybe. I know it hasn't been the case tonight, but I feel like I have a pretty good matchup against it. With this deck and with Ruby Mufasa. This is interesting. I think I hold this. They only have 2 cards in their hand, so if one of them is a Floodborn, I discard B Prep, and then I play Flaversham, or I'm not sure. Maybe I just B Prep the board. And then I do think a quest here. I might just B Prep the board. I mean, if they don't hit either card out of my hand, I'm probably gonna B Prep. You're trying Ruby Amethyst Bruno with Fan the Flames and LeFou. That sounds awesome. That's like my type of deck. I really like. I love LeFou and Fan the Flames so much. They're some of my favorite cards. Like, just the idea of readying your character with no drawback. It feels so much stronger than it should. Oh, they got the B. Yeah, I probably should discard the Flaversham, but they got the B Prep with Ursula. I'm not feeling too bad though, because I have enough ink in my inkwell to where I can play the majority of my late game cards. I also have the other Flaversham here, so. All right, what do I take out here? Probably just take him out, right? This one's tough. I think I keep Grandma, and how far I'll go. How far I'll go will, if I don't draw anything with, if I don't draw an item, then Flaversham will sing this. If I do, Madame Medusa will sing this. And I can play this for card draw. I think this is the move. I got to play the easy version of Illumineer's Quest today. What's it called? Deep Sea Trouble or something like that? The very easy mode with the built-in starter decks. It was pretty fun. All right. Not the best draw I could have gotten. The best draw I could have gotten was, without a doubt, the legendary Sisu. But this will have to do. I was considering inking him and going to 9 in case I draw a dragon, but... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they absolutely want to attack every one of their characters into Flaversham, be my guest. Jason is asking about the hidden card in the quest box. I have not looked at it yet. I mean, I think I know what it is. I think I saw a picture of it, but I didn't open mine yet. I was going to go ahead and try to beat the game in all the, I think, 4 difficulties first. Yeah, the board's looking a little scary, but there's like half of my deck I can draw. Like there's like half the cards in my deck that I can draw and just equalize completely. Yes, use Bucky, please. Are they gonna hold Robin? That's interesting. Alright, like I was saying, but half my deck wins here. Ice block, not one of them. But you know what? We move forward. Really, Eric, you don't think the highest difficulty is possible? Even if you built like a weird deck catered to it, based on Ursula's deck? Like, I mean, I'm sure it's very difficult. I haven't taken a look at it yet. I'm sure it's insane. Oh. Alright. I think I definitely made a mistake. I should have inked that Fishbone Quill. In case I draw a dragon. But I was just autopilot. Straight up autopilot playing it out there. I was too busy thinking about the Lumineer's quest. Alright, this is like the dumbest thing possible, but... No one internally at Ravensburger has been able to beat it. Yeah, well, they also decided to release Ice Block, so... and Diablo. Come on, I just need literally one of my B preps, one of my Sisus. I think it's a bit too late though. I think they got me. But it's game 1. And there he is. There's the monster's dragon that I needed to not ink the Fishbone. Alright, this is a really good hand. If I can find... I'm going to keep this... I'm tempted to keep this as an inkable. But I really want the Hiram. Would Wildcat be a good tech against Diablo? Yeah, I mean, in Emerald deck. I think a better tech against Diablo, if you're like playing Emerald Amber, like a song deck, is just to play the... what's it called? Has Set My Heart. I think that's actually like underrated card. In a song deck, though. Alright, I'm going to ink this because I don't have Flaversham, and next turn I'll play either Grammatala or guess I'll double play one jump. Yeah, dude, it's actually criminal how people aren't running Peter Pan Shadow right now. All right. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask for a mirror match to actually try out the Fang Crossbow? I actually got some really good games of Fang Crossbow earlier today. Recorded for maybe a video. Trying to think if I want to do this or double one jump. I think I do this. All right. They could potentially hit me with the small Ursula here, small Ursula Deceiver. All right. I'm getting rid of this. Oh, I'm so tempted to ink Maui. They could double discard me here, but I like playing risky. If they don't, then I can just be prep if I draw an inkable or if they don't hit Brawl out of my hand. All right, so they do hit the Brawl out of my hand. Yeah, you guys should ask George about decks. This guy's a wizard. He's the only... This is a true story. When I was in Orlando, I was tearing up the side events. And George was the only one to take me down. My team got second or third in the 3v3 event in Orlando. George was the guy to take me down. Funny enough, he was playing Emerald Steel, right? Well, I have 0 cards in my hand, but I have 7 ink. Let's do it. Feels like last game. Maybe we can top deck better. Hey, that's a good one. Not bad. All right. I will ink up to 8. Dude, I think the Mickey 2/7 bodyguard is severely underrated. I don't know if anybody agrees with me on that, but if it wasn't for so many other great 6-cost cards in Steel, he'd be really, really, really good. I think I hold this. All right, sorry. What'd they just do? I was distracted. Looks like they played Ursula. Works for me. All right. My opponent has had enough. Dude, Eric, I do think the 2/5 Donald bodyguard is underrated. I think it's underrated right now because it's a 4-cost 2/5 that turns evasive on your turn. Like if it came out on turn 3 and was like a 2/3 or a 2/4, it would be very good. I think there is a broom that does it though, the 2/3 on turn 3. But the bodyguard though, like it's just an added bonus that feels so good. I want all these, right? Do I want all these? All right, I'll try to find one jump ahead. George, I'll play the 3v3 with you in first to 20. Set it up. Actually, Eric might have me first. Eric did ask me first, and he's in the chat, so I can't be saying that. Ooh, Cruella in this deck? Maybe. I mean, I have so many answers, though. It's a good idea, though. Worth thinking about. What about You Can Fly? That's the spicy card right there. Yeah, I saw what you posted about Elsa plus Namari. I didn't want to look at it anymore. All right, what do we do here? I'm like watching chat more than I'm playing. All right, we can fishbone. We can brawl this if we want to. We can fishbone. I kind of like the idea of fishbone because I kind of like the idea of doing this and then doing this. Oops. Maybe I should have kept the small Sisu, but we'll see. All right. I think I discard this. I'm probably just gonna Maui here, unless I feel threatened enough to draw cards. I've definitely been playing it pretty risky, like going down to 2 cards and stuff. But I mean, if I get rid of Prince John, it'll help. Jason wanted me to get the pony, but it's too late. I don't know, I'd rather just Fishbone Quill as hard as possible and then just like wipe their entire board. Ooh, they turned everything evasive and discarded my card. They're evasive, so definitely Maui here. I think Flowershim is the better play because I refill my hand and can quill everything. See, this is... Oh, man, this is so hard. This is so hard. I think I've got to just ink here. Because if they don't hit Sisu away, then I get her off next turn. Assuming I can draw with Flowershim. And even if they do take her out, I'm assuming I'll still have Flowershim out to draw cards. And my priority is just to ink up here. George says he was testing Emerald Hades in a shell with Small Genie, Gaston's Tamatoas, with Triton Package, and my Duck Manners. Well, that's like a lot of different stuff you're testing at the same time. I mean, yeah, the blue-green Hades and, or sorry, Tamatoa into Tamatoa sounds pretty cool. Like, I thought about that one. I've also thought about a Triton deck, but I was thinking Sapphire Steel. Like, I was thinking like a crazy location deck with the wall and vault door and stuff. Crazy Lobster says, how competitive do you think Broom decks will be? I think they will be 0% competitive, but very fun to play. If you want a fun time, not a strong time, Brooms are your friends. All right, empty hand. 7 ink, top decking. This is where we thrive. Ooh. Do we Sisu here? I don't think we can. Ugh. I think we Maui. I think we Maui the Prince John, right? And if they don't take him out, I can hit Beast. I think that's really our only option. And as much as I want to use this, I think I just ink it. I'm tempted to even ink the Sisu. You guys are probably not going to like that, but I think it's the best move. Yeah, I might have misplayed the last couple turns according to chat there, but I don't know. I kind of like where we ended up here. It's basically it's exactly the way it was earlier when I was top decking, except now instead of 6 ink, I have 8 ink, and they have no Prince John. They've traded Prince John for Beast, but I've gained 2 ink and I have Maui. So if you would ask me like 2 or 3 turns ago if I would trade that situation for this one, I would probably say yes. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Because they have to take out Hiram, otherwise I draw more cards, which means I can ink and play a... Like, for example, I could ink and play Dragon next turn if I draw Dragon plus an Inkable. If they turn Beast sideways, I can Maui. So they've got to deal with something. Alright, so they do take out Flaversham, but they commit their ink and their Bucky. Again, if you asked me if trading Bucky for Flaversham was worth it, I'd probably say yes. I'm not saying it's game winning, but okay, this is not bad at all. All right, and then I think we do this, right? If we had 9 ink, I would probably play Tamatoa, but we have 8. Okay, and then I think we hold here. They don't have Bucky, but if they play Bucky plus a Floodborn, then I can pick my poison, sort of. Omar says, if you shrinked Beast, you would have wiped out their board. Was I able to shrink Beast? I didn't think I had a... I actually couldn't, because I believe I used the Ice Block, to shrink, which would have shrinked Beast. I used it to draw with Flaversham. And the reason why is because I didn't want to use the Fishbone to draw. Because if I had, then I wouldn't have been able to go to 8 to play Sisu. So either way, I couldn't have actually CC'd the Beast, unless I'm mistaken. But I think like I needed to Fishbone Quill up to 8 for Sisu. And because of that, I had to... Maybe I didn't have to actually draw cards, but... I don't know. I might be remembering incorrectly, but... Alright, I think we do this. And then we do this. It's possible that I should have hit Pegasus there, but I have Medusa. So you guys are saying get the horse, get the beast. I'm trying to get both. Trying to get both, guys. I think we're starting to stabilize here. I said that last game, the last game I lost, but actually feels a bit more stable. Ooh, JJ says, can't you tap the Ice Block and then banish it with Hiram? You're right. You are right about that. I don't remember exactly what happened. You could be right, though. I'll go check it out later. All right, we got Popsicle, Ice Block, Popsicle, Fishbone in the graveyard, ready for the Tamatoa. Hey, you guys can backseat game. I have no problem. All right. We have a few options here. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we don't quite have enough to Tamatoa Ice Block into Sisu. Sorry, Sisu here. I think we have to do this. They're at 14 ink, so. I guess I could have drawn first and to see if I can get the big Sisu. But even then I wouldn't be able to get rid of the Pegasus. No, you guys aren't being annoying. You guys can totally find the lines I missed. All right. Do I ink here? Oh, I have ink. Oh, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. immaculate work by Mr. Flaversham. Let's give Mr. Flaversham a round of applause for finding that for us. Let's see, it might just save the game. All right. We got to take out their characters here. All right, what's the best move? What's the best move here? It's definitely going to be drawing a card with Ice Block, right? So before we banish it with Hiram or Flaversham, we'll make sure to use it. I think that was what happened earlier. All right, Brawl does it. Stops the lethal at least. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think we do Popsicle. I think we do this. Very good. Very good. 8, 9. Is it worth going to 9 lore here? Or do we sing one jump ahead? I have no idea. I think we quest. Because we're gonna need to beat them very soon. I guess I could hit Medusa? Or just quest, maybe? Oh, they gave it to us. Did I have lethal on board? What was I? I was at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think they could have probably played that one out. What do you guys think? Let's do a quick game review. What do you guys think about that one? I think I misplayed a couple times, but honestly, the pure pound for pound strength of the cards saved me. Just really great cards there. I don't think they had to surrender though. Eric says, how many cards in that deck do you think are too good? Honestly, the only one that's really too good is Medusa. Medusa is, I don't know if she's pound for pound the strongest card in the game, but she's up there with Maui and Madam M Fox and maybe Whole New World. That's just the strongest cards in the game. But she's definitely the one that imposes the most pain and frustration onto like other great character cards that could be good. Like she shuts out other cards from the meta, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, you're right. They probably just saw the Sisu and quit. Yeah, I was planning on playing the other Tamatoa in my hand to get the ice block. Yeah, Hiram is good, but he's a combo piece. Like Maui and Medusa just do their own thing. Like you play them and you play the single card, and then the card does something, and that something is like a direct. It's like a direct snowball that begins the big snowball that wins the game. Yeah, you guys might be right. Maybe I should have grabbed the ice block back there. But anyways, let's get on to the next game. Yeah, Omar, you said you main Steel Song and you hate this deck? Yeah, this is kind of the main counter to the deck. It kind of has been since like set 2. All right. We're against Fungus. What do you guys think Fungus is playing? Go ahead and vote now. He sounds like he's playing... Fungus sounds like he's playing like Emerald Ruby or something. Jason asks, what's my current weight set list? Or weight... He actually said, what's my current weight list set? I think it's the same as it was before. I haven't really played it since my last stream. Let's I don't think we need Scuttle. Let's do this. Dude, Fungus is not on green, guys. I think we might finally have the mirror match, guys. This is what I've been wanting. Alright. Did we see red yet? I wasn't paying attention. Did we see red? I think I can ink this here. Alright, Fungus is down to 3 cards. That's... If I know anything about Fungus, dude, that's when he turns it on, when he's up against the wall. George, it's 3:30 a.m., brother. Go to bed. Go to bed, man. Thanks for tuning in. We do finally get the mirror match here. Alright. I think we just do this. I think we got to get rid of Tamatoa, sadly. Maybe I shouldn't have played double quill, but we'll see. All right, George, I think Eric might already have a second guy, so I'm just going to tune in with whoever needs a third man. I'm not really worried about it. If you get, I mean, if somebody wants to call dibs on me, they can, but hopefully I won't even be playing in the side event, right? All right. I guess we'll do this. Actually, dude, we could cheese with the early lucky dime. I don't know if that's the right call, actually. That might have been a big misplay. I should probably just keep Maui for the Hiram. Actually, I should probably just keep Sisu for the Hiram. Yeah, I think that whole turn was absolutely cooked. Sorry, guys. this will be our answer to Hiram shenanigans from now on. And we'll probably end up just be prepping. Hopefully they play out something super valuable here, like a bell or something, or another Tamatoa. What's my opinion on Sing Together? I think some of the cards are really strong and some of them are really, really, really bad. The mechanic itself is pretty fun. I guess we V-prep, right? I mean, we could take down Tamatoa, but... Actually, we may not need to B-prep yet. Because now I have this Maui for that Maleficent. I think we do this. If I didn't draw that Maui, I would have just B-prepped. But now if they want to turn Maleficent sideways, I can just Maui. Let's do this. Oh, dude, what's up, empty apartment? How's it going, man? Dude, while I have you, do you think I should stream on Twitch? Do you think I should, like, split the stream over to Twitch and YouTube? I've never done that before. All right. I might just hit the Sisu purely to get rid of Flaversham. Is that bad? Seems kind of bad, but we've done it. Milan asks, what's your opinion on Diablo? Overpriced or fairly priced? Definitely overpriced, and I think overrated. Don't get me wrong, it's an S tier card. But it dives to almost anything that breathes on it. And I don't think that's worth $40 or whatever it costs. I do think it's a staple in every single steel deck, pretty much, or sorry, emerald deck. So that's definitely worth something. But yeah. All right, we got our fancy tech card. Unfortunately, this is not the time for it. But I will play it out. Yeah, so I mean, I basically just stream on here because, well, first of all, this is like my 5th stream ever. Wait, what did... You guys see this? They didn't know. They don't know about this, dude. Alternatively, I also could have reduced the strength by 2 and then brawled it, right? And saved this in my items. But I kind of want to save the brawl for Hiram. So anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, this is like my 5th stream ever. So I guess I have streamed on Twitch like years ago. But I figured I would just stream where my audience already is. And so right now it looks like I have like 25 viewers, but the last couple streams I was getting like 50, 60. So seems like this is a good call, but I'm happy to diversify. All right, well. Ice block. I definitely should have. Well, I don't know. This is really good. Like -2 strength, -3 strength means that Brawl can hit Tamatoa. So don't sleep on this. Now that being said, I'm gonna lose this game, but oh, dude, they got a medallion. Fungus is out here cooking. And in our time of need, we draw one jump ahead. And I'll be petty about it. And I'll get rid of their... I'll kill their grandmother. Well played, Fungus. Game 2. Game 2. Dude, I should have... You know what? I should not have used the Fang Crossbow. Now they're going to know about it in Game 2 and Game 3. I should have held the... I should have held the secrets. I was already going to lose. This is a very good opener. I think I might even keep Tamatoa for ink. I have every card I want. There's no reason to mulligan. Let's see. What do I ink? I gotta hold this. I mean, the whole point of this stream is to test out the tech card. So. Shouldn't you be fishboning one jump ahead not to mill your own card? Yeah, for sure. I probably misplayed there at the end, but I think I was losing. And then somebody said, how does this deck match up with Amethyst Ruby? I think it's kind of like last set, where this deck straight up wins unless they know how to aggro it out. Actually, you should ask Empty Apartment about that matchup. Tell us your thoughts about the matchup, if you don't mind. Okay, fine, I'll ink it. I think, you know, as a red-purple player, you really just have to understand how to play that deck, either as a completely proactive aggro deck against certain matchups, and then how as like a reactive tempo style deck against other decks. And this is definitely one where you have got to go under the red-blue. And it's more so than ever, I think, in set 4. All right. I think how far I'll go here. And I think I draw this so I can set up the Flowersham. Is Ruby Amethyst going to still be as dominant? I think this might be the first set where it's not going to be an instant like 40% of the field at a tournament. I think it should still be decent, and I think there's even possibilities that it jumps back up to top tier once people sort of understand the meta a bit more. Let's do... What do I actually need Medusa for? I need her for like Hiram, of course, but I can shift that. I need her for Bell, but I don't know if this guy runs Bell. Fungus doesn't strike me as a Bell kind of guy. Maybe he does, actually. I just am forgetting. All right, let's do this, see what we get. I think it's we actually play Scuttle here, the rare Scuttle. Have you guys seen the Great Mouse Detective? The whole plot of the movie is that Flavisham gets beat up and kidnapped, and that's pretty much the entire plot line of Flavisham in Lorcana as well. It's kind of sad. Let's see. I could see what we get here. I think we just do this. Question is, do I keep Maui? I don't think I need Maui, because I have these. Let's see if Tamatoa survives. They don't have a ton of cards in hand, but they're probably good cards. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Let's do this. Difficult decision. Okay, with this and this and this and this, I think I'm safe to ink this. Dude, once again, this guy's disrespecting the Fang Crossbow. He's acting like I only have one of those bad boys, and I inked it. Pretty sure I have two of them. Let's see here. George is back. He can't sleep. Yeah, I'll run a custom game with you. In fact, I'll probably do that and then call it a night. Dude, Roy. Oh, hang on, Roy. Before I answer your question about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I gotta show you this. This is what we're cooking with right now. See this? Boom. Now you might ask yourself, why didn't I just play my dragon? Because that's dragon on dragon violence, and I don't condone that. And I have a feeling that they do not have their own Fang Crossbow. I definitely should have just played this. I definitely should have just played this. But I had to do it to show Roy. And now to answer your question, hey, not very nice. Kendrick is absolutely cooking, by the way. Cooking Drake. Hang on, let's see what we get here. Not bad. All right. Do we take down Hiram with small Sisu or big Sisu? I think we just go big. Force them to have some really strong removal in their 3 cards there. Man, I wish I had 2 different ice blocks here. I'm gonna run out of dragons soon. I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my dragons. This is my 6th dragon right here. I only have, oops. How many dragons do I have left? I only have 1 dragon left. Another Maleficent in my deck. Milan says, as a beginner to Lorcana, what play sets of cards are kind of must-buys to build a competitive deck? Mainly I'm liking Emerald Ruby, but I also find Amethyst Ruby fun. Dude, if you like Emerald Ruby, you got to talk to the boy Roy Garcia in the chat. Some good staples would be, obviously, Be Prepared and things like that. I should make a deck about, I should make a video about staple cards, I suppose. All right. I guess I do this. I don't know. Yeah, Maui's a great staple nowadays. Diablo's a great staple in Emerald. I think the good thing about Emerald is other than Diablo, you can get some really good budget decks as a beginner. This is such a weird game, guys, and we still have a game 3 to go. This is why I don't like playing this deck, like, in person. Let's just do this. We have 12 ink. Fishbone's good late game because you want Tamatoa. Unfortunately, I've run out of steam before they've run out of steam. Oh, they also run Tremaine, so that's another reason to play Maui there. Yeah, you can definitely do a great evasive deck with Emerald Ruby. Guys, I think they might have out-dragoned me. They might have out-dragoned me after all, simply by holding the dragons until later. Wait a minute. I don't think it matters. I gotta do this. Oh, double brawl feels bad. I wish I could just use both of them to like combine them together. Perhaps I should have just kept it for that right there. Yeah, I need more crossbows. I need a full play set of crossbows. Check this out, guys. Check this out right here, right here. Lucky dime on the scuttle. All right, well, I can definitely win. I just have to draw Tamatoa. If I draw Tamatoa, I win, right? Because Tamatoa costs 8. I'll grab an item. He'll have... Oh, but they have their lucky dime. It's coming down to the wire. Oh. I can do it. Actually, I don't know if I want to do it. I kind of want to be done with this. The whole point of this was to play the mirror match, and now I'm absolutely tired of it. Christian, you're probably right. I probably could have ice blocked to keep Maui alive when he attacked in. You're probably right there, but I lose here regardless. They found the Tamatoa and I didn't. All right, George, you still here? You want to play a quick match? Send me the, what's it called? Yeah, we won't play a mirror match, don't worry. Send me the game code or whatever. No sniping, you said? Respect. Wait. Your local store championships was sharked by Ruby Popsicle. 15-player tournament took 8 hours. 15-player tournament took 8 hours. Like top cut and then no time limit, I guess. It's hilarious. Do I have you on Discord? Let me see. Where's your Discord? Oh, there he is. All right. Let's do it. What is this guy playing? Probably red purple. Oh, dude, he's no way. Are we both playing the same deck? Oh no, this is his Flynn Rider red purple. This is the Flynn Rider red purple, I bet. I'm trying to see how to play this to not reveal my strategy. I think I have to reveal it though. Yeah, that brawl is not going to help one bit against my deck. I don't think I even have a character with 2 or less strength. Unless Sisu doesn't work. Alright, do I just be a complete ass here? Take down his Flynn Rider immediately? I actually have the counter to his Flynn Rider, actually, if you think about it. Alright, we have the weight set, which is good. I suppose my brawl won't be all that good against him either. Let's just have a we're gonna have a showdown. We're gonna have an absolute showdown to see who has the most strength here. All right, well, he's starting off pretty strong with the Madam Mim. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. This is amazing. I appreciate every single one of you 20 viewers checking this out. This is the place to be at 1 a.m. Pacific time. 4 a.m. George time. George is playing at 4 a.m. by the way. Check that out. The Flynn Riders working together. Didn't quite give me the lore though because of that fox. So let me think about this. Next turn, I kind of want to play Maui. He's only got 2 cards in his hand, so I'll do this. He's going to have a hard time clearing my board. should have kept the Brawl for the Mini Surfer, I suppose. I didn't think he would... I mean, I guess it makes sense he's running that. Alright. What do I do here? I could play Maui. If I play Maui, let me think about this. I wouldn't draw off my weight set. I think I've... probably overthinking this, but... Let's do this. Part of me wanted to play Maui and then like basically hit Mini and then maybe like even bodyguard the Maui so that I get 3 lore, but I don't know if that's worth it. I think instead I'll draw a card and then I'll just take out the Fox. Malachi says, you've taught me so much watching your gameplay with Red Fossa, especially. Love the content. Broke it up. Hey, thanks, man. I think that's my favorite deck right now. If you guys want me to play that on stream, I can, but that might be my deck I'm playing in Set 4 tournament, so I don't want to stream it too much. Not that I care all too much about keeping secrets, but you never know. I'm trying to think. I don't think he'll have an item. I'm probably gonna just lose to this Mini Surfer though. I swear I have removal. Inking that brawl lost me the game against the Mini Surfer for sure. Goat. Ooh, the bell. Let's do this. Dude, I cannot find anything that I need here. Elias asks if I aim to go to the top of the ladder of the set. Probably not. I don't play nearly enough. Let's do this again. I should have clicked go first or whatever. I don't play nearly enough Pixelborn to go for number 1. I play like maybe like honestly before I started streaming I played like 10 games a week or something like that. and then I would play like maybe 30 games a week in person. So, all right, Jason, see you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you always tuning in, man. Malachi says, you got 30 at your local tournament with Red Fossa. It's been my favorite deck so far. There's so many different ways to play it. You know what? It surprises me too. Like, for a deck whose concept is essentially, I'm only going to play characters, no items, songs, locations, spells, actions. It's quite diverse despite all that. Let's do this. Claudia wants to know from the top of my head, which might be the cards Red Fossa can't miss. I'm considering playing it, but I'm not sure I can get all the cards. It's a very expensive deck to build if you don't have a extensive collection. Let me do my turn real quick. It's an expensive deck to build because it has legendary Mufasa, legendary Rapunzel, and legendary Maleficent Dragon. Now, a lot of versions right now, very, very recent in set 4, don't run the Maleficent Dragons, but assuming you do, that's 4 copies of 3 different legendaries. You know, jump to set 4, and now some people are running the big Sisu legendary. I don't think it's that great in the deck. But I would say obviously you need Mufasa, you need Rapunzel, you need your heal cards. So it can be expensive if you don't have set 1 cards. Trying to think of what I want to do here. I don't think Baboom actually helps unless I also draw another card. Maybe I do keep it. Actually, I don't keep it because I'm getting close to being able to play Medusa. I do like Teeth and Ambitions in Mufasa, especially in set 3, but in set 4 I run like 3 or 4 Brawl and then sometimes like a couple of Teeth. I don't know what George just said, whoops, but I wasn't paying attention, so I guess he misplayed something. Yeah, if you only have 1 Rapunzel, 3 Mufasas, 1 Maui, no Dragons, I probably wouldn't play Amber Ruby, but you don't have to listen to me. Those are all like really, really vital cards, especially the Mufasa. You definitely need 4 Mauis, you definitely need 4 Rapunzels. You don't need the dragons right now in set 4. Yeah, I think Brawl. I think 4 copies of Brawl and 0 copies of Teeth feels just fine. Except for right now with all the Diablos, I like running both. Not 4 copies of Teeth, but like 4 Brawl, 2 Teeth, and then maybe like 1 B prep. So 7 non-character cards, something like that, is what I've been tinkering with. I don't run any lanterns. A lot of people love lanterns. I've never been a big lanterns fan in Mufasa. Especially now that Gaston is out. You can just play Gaston plus Doc. Like a 4-2 split or 3-2 split and not worry about lanterns. I think I just got belled. I wasn't paying attention again, but I think I just got belled. I'm not afraid. It's just really just to draw a card. There's the mini surfer. I think I can ink this now. I have the Brawl, and I want to keep Flynn. Oh, the double Queen's Castle. That's crazy. I did draw Maui, which is fantastic. I think I can actually handle this pretty well. Because I can do this. I think I have to keep the Brawl. And the Sisu's not great right here, though. I think I throw Bodyguard onto Lilo. That was a pretty interesting turn, right? The Maui plus Medallion, drawing 2 cards. I like that. They do have Merlin Goat, though. Always fun. Let's do this. do this. This. And then this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. They have the goats. Goats are tough to beat. But I like this. All right, well. All right, what's that? Not quite lethal for me. Not even close. He might have it here, depending on what he can do. Now, my Flynn does give me 3, so remember, I have 5. Assuming they don't take out the other Flynn. In fact, I probably should not have quested with the other Flynn. Right? Because I would have had 10, 11, 12, 13... I would have only had 19 if I didn't quest with Flynn, so. And plus he has ways to get rid of it. Alright, well, we have let's draw some cards. We'll do what we can. Oh man, we're one off. We're one off. If we hadn't, if we had left the Flynn up, I think we would win going into this turn, going to next turn. Of course, if he has a goat right here, he wins. All right. Okay, so he would have taken out the Flynn regardless. Makes sense. Well, this is a close one for sure. See, we can draw. Oh, man. Well played, sir. Alright, I'm gonna play one more. I'll play a different deck just for fun. See if he wants to play it. Hang on. He may not. He might be done. But I'll search. GG, bro. You want to play one more, or are you done? I probably should go to bed, and you definitely should go to bed. So no worries if you don't want to. How'd you like the weight set, by the way? It's pretty fun. I think I misplayed pretty hard. Like the first game I inked Brawl because I was like, there's no way he's got Surfer Mini. He's playing the Gains deck. And then you immediately like played Surfer Mini the next turn, and then she quested for like 12, 13 lore over the course of the next like few turns. All right, check this out, guys. Alright, so he's on the same deck. He does have Brawl. Which makes me not really want to play the Diablo, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll keep playing till you fall asleep, as long as it's within the next, like, 15 minutes. Nighty-night, Eric. How can we still concentrate in the middle of the night? I don't know if what I'm doing is concentrating, man. In fact, I'm pretty sure I misplayed every single moment of this game so far. Because I should have just saved. I mean, I guess I never punished, right? I drew another Sun to Chill. I mean, I knew he had Brawl, but I should have just saved Sun and Chill until I have Prince John on the field. But I guess I'll get it this time. It is kind of the best time to play, man. Late at night, sipping a coffee. Yes, Sam, the title is a lie, and yeah, I'm playing George. We played a couple earlier. I was playing Weight Set against his Flynn Rider deck. And now we're just... Hang on, I'm pretty sure he had hella... Hang on, I gotta think for a second. He had Friends on the Other Side out the wazoo earlier, didn't he? Ooh, he inked them already or used them. But I get the B-prep. Honestly, I kind of want to take out Rafiki. Is that dumb? I think I take out Rafiki here because next turn... Okay, I think I take out Rafiki because next turn Flynn will take out Prince John, I assume. And he's going to play... If he draws an Inkable, he'll play Merlin Goat. Flynn will have 1 damage on him. I can finish him off with Ursula. This is super weird, but I think it's the right play. We set up a match. It wasn't random. Although I always run into random people that I know. There's a couple people from locals that I like play every single night. I play them. All right, well, that's not exactly what I thought he was going to do. He ended up inking the goat. Huh. He's going definitely aggressive here. All right, that's pretty fun. I like that. I like that. Unfortunately, my cards do not help. Play this character, move one. Malachi asks, what would you run instead of dragons based off of preference? Or would you keep them in red faucet set 4? I think the problem with Mufasa right now is that you've got to go quick. You've got to go really quick against the other aggro decks. And so you play stuff like you really focus on hitting 6, playing the red ladies. That's Tremaine and Medusa. Plus you also play, I like playing Mulan. Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, he's got lethal here. Very deadly stuff, indeed. Yeah, it's a little bit too late now. All right, I think that's game. That was pretty cool. I really like the Flynn Rider. I don't know if I like the damage movement, but it was a pretty cool strategy to take out Diablo and stuff like that. So yeah, the Flynn Rider's really good. I've been running him, I'll show you. I've been running him in my Mufasa deck. This version doesn't have him. I was testing 3 LeFou, 3 Supergoof. But I had another version where I took out these 6 cards and I instead added 3 or 4 of the Flynn Rider and then some other stuff. He works well with Pegasus and other cards that feel decent in this deck right now. So somebody was asking about this, so there it is. All right, where's George? George has beat me 3 times on a row. I'm throwing in the towel. Where is he? Good game, bro. I think I'm done, man. It's too late. I completely cooked that first 3 turns. I like your deck though. It's pretty cool. Although I was enjoying playing weight set quite a bit. All right, well, if you've watched until the end, that was a poor showing of Fang Crossbow. Actually, it was pretty awesome showing of Fang Crossbow. I don't think I actually won versus the mirror match, but I think it's a really good card in the deck. I got some really good games of it earlier today. I'll see if I end up making a deck guide about it. I mean, I think Red Blue deserves a deck guide regardless, and I think Fang Crossbow deserves some mention. So that's the deck I played today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's 1:30 a.m. though, so Yeah, George, I wasn't too sure about that healing either. It was really good, or the Flynn was really good. The healing was really interesting, for sure. I don't know if it makes the final cut, but it's worth exploring. But I'm headed to bed. Good night, everybody. I can keep the music rolling for the next few minutes for anybody who's fallen asleep. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.